Hey everybody! Okay, so today I wanted to talk about women. Okay, and I'm not really sexist. Well, let's not say that I am. A lot of times I do feel like, women do deserve respect. I do think that men deserve respect too. I think that I stand on a very, mutual grounds with both, depending on, if they both are able to, be respectable individuals, then we're good. But anyway, so I want to speak about women. And I'm a woman myself, so obviously, for me to even say anything about women, it's kind of. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about it, okay? So, a lot of women get on my nerves because. dot, dot, dot. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so women get on my nerves because I feel like women feel like they need a man. And this drives me insane. It drives me completely insane. I'm so shocked and I'm so confused that women will put up with just about anything that a man can dish at them just to keep a man, just to say that they have a man, just to be married, just to be with somebody. I've heard numerous of situations where, not me just, personally with my life but other people that I know deal with all types of crazy shit. He keeps cheating on me and I don't know what to do. You don't know what to do? You don't know what to do at all. No idea, It's called leave. You know what I'm saying? It's called move forward with your life. It's called don't let anybody put you down. It's called don't settle. It's called know your worth. It's called loving yourself is what it's called. I don't know what to do about him. Okay? Leave him. Leave him. If anybody loved you enough, you wouldn't feel that way. If he liked you enough, if he loved you enough, if he cared about you enough, you would never even have to question. You would never even have to doubt. You would never even have to worry about what to do because you would feel secure and confident in your relationship. And I do see this a lot, that women would just keep on putting up with stuff and just, okay, well, he said he's sorry, I forgave him, we're back together. Cool. I'm not judging. I'm not judging as far as, if you take him back, you take him back. If you don't, you don't. Because like I said, in the end, I did take my husband back when he cheated on me, and I don't think it was the best decision in my life to make, but at the time it was. But anyway, so that gets on my nerves. When women will constantly be like, well, he cheated on me, he did this to me, he did that to me, what do I do? What do I do? Anyway, so the way that I feel about myself right now, which is not the way that I've always felt, life is a growing experience, so we are constantly growing. We're constantly changing and evolving and changing into better selves, for the most part. Most people are changing into better versions of themselves versus worse versions of themselves. But anyway, so, I did deal with stuff like that in the past, and I have family members in my life who are constantly dealing with negative things that men are throwing at them, and they just keep on accepting it. They've been with them for 20 years or so. There's friends that I've known who have been with their spouses for 20 years or so. I do talk mostly to older people. Younger people I feel like are completely crazy at times. I'm so sorry if I'm judging anybody, but sometimes y'all are just completely off and y'all don't get the bigger picture in life. The bigger picture in life is caring about yourself and having self-worth and growing, and not accepting anyone in your life who's just going to give you just anything. Accepting someone who's going to treat you and care about you more than you treat and care about yourself. If my motto is, I think that I'm a queen. To myself, in my own universe, in my own world, I feel like I am a queen. I feel like I deserve the best. I deserve the most respect from someone. If this person cannot give me respect, cannot love me, cannot treat me like a queen, obviously I'm going to treat them like a king. It's only right. It's not like just treat me like a queen and I'm not going to do shit. But it's that if you can give me that respect that I need to grow, that respect and love that I need to feel wanted, I'm going to do the same for you. And if you can't love me as if I am your queen, you cannot have me. I know my worth. It's called having self-worth. And I feel like a lot of women, you do not need these niggas. You can Live your life. Be comfortable. Be happy without a nigga. I have done it. It is possible. It is doable. It's not impossible. It's not the hardest thing to do. Yes, we all want to feel love. We all want to fill certain voids that we go through, but we should never look for other people to fill voids for us. We should always, take opportunity to figure out what you can do for yourself to help your situations and your voids, to fix your problems and your issues. You do not always need to look towards someone else to help you with this. Sometimes I do have to, realize sometimes like, oh gosh, I'm depending too much on people to fill voids for me. And I'll back off for a little bit. I'll take myself off the phone, social media for weeks, for months, however long it is for me to get it, for me to feel loved and secure with myself. Because in the end, I have to okay. Let's see. I have to love whoever I'm with, for who they are, not for who I want them to be. So when you girls get with these men who cheat and lie and all this stuff, they were who they were before you met them. And you accepted them for who they were then. But then you come into their life and you see this hurt person, this broken person. You think you can fix them. They never change. You could never fix them. They have to want to change on their own. It's supposed to be a self-development within themselves. No one should be able to push them to do more. So, anyways, so y'all come and get these men who need help. Cool. You accept them for who they are, but you want them to change. You should never be with someone based off of what they can be, but who they are. So if I can't love you, if I can't like you for who you are right now, for how you make me feel right now, in the moment, for the person that you are, not for who you could possibly be, which is very, very slim, but for who you are, I can't deal with you. I mean, if I can't love you, then I'm not going to deal with you, because I feel like this is the most common mistake people make in relationships. I mean, and it's vice versa. If someone can't love me for who I am and they want me to stop talking on the phone too much, stop talking too much, stop doing this too much, you don't love me for the person that I am for when I met you. So if I have to change and do all this other stuff, I'm going to be unhappy. It causes unhappy relationships. It causes, all types of different stuff. So women, anyways, end up putting up with this man, thinking that he's going to change when he can never change. It might be years and years and years and years. I've had people in my life who can demonstrate that some men do not change at all. Some can, but some don't. And so what do? I mean, you just accept them for who they are at that point, because they're not going to ever change, But all I'm saying is that you have to have enough self-worth within yourself to know that you deserve the best, to know that you can be happy, to know that you have to love yourself. You cannot be with anybody else if you don't love yourself, because you're constantly looking for people to fill voids, and people are not always going to fill your voids for you. And this is the hardest thing in life to deal with for some people, and I've dealt with this in my personal life. So I know that it's possible, and I know that it does take time, but you can do it. I would never tell you to go ahead and, and deal with people's problems and issues. If someone's constantly draining you, constantly hurting you, they don't love you. And this is just real. They can tell you all day they love you, but they don't love you, and I've seen this happen. Anyways, like I said, you have to love yourself. So if this man's treating you bad, treating you wrong, doing you wrong, whatever the hell he's doing, you have to know in your heart that you deserve better. You have to know in your heart that you can do better. And if you don't look for better, if you allow this man to keep you down and, you just stay with him and he keeps you down, you're never going to find Mr. Right. You're never going to find that person that can make you feel good, who can make you happy, who can help you grow and grow themselves. You're never going to find that person if you're dealing with Mr. Wrong, Mr. Don't care, Mr. I'm going to put up with everything that he throws at me. It's going to be okay. At the end, it's going to be okay. Life is so short. Things happen so fast. One minute you might not be in a relationship, the next you might. And guess what? You might end up loving yourself so much that you're completely content and happy with who you are and where you're at right then, not where you can be. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit, because I think it's kind of ridiculous. But women, we got to get it together, and I know there's some men like this too, but I mostly see women like this. Let's be different. Let's make it happen. Let's love ourselves. Let's be positive and inspired. And men, same for you. If you're in the same situation, you deserve better. You can do better. And I might not be the best person in the world, but I know that I deserve better, and I know that I can do better, and I'm gonna do better. And in the end, you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. You have to have faith in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to love yourself first and put yourself first. Obviously if you have kids and things like that, you need to put your kids first, but you get the point. I love y'all, and I just wish y'all the best, and I just hope that maybe y'all can get something out of this. Y'all have a wonderful day. Mwah.